Do you have any girls in the picture? A couple girls, one girl, what?
Yeah.
All of the above?
All of the above.
Okay.
All of the above.
Okay.
I got options.
And so you, what's your longest relationship you've had?
My longest relationship was 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah,
Got
3
it.
years.
Okay. 3 years, and so you've got like a harem, basically.
I don't want to say a harem.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Yeah,
But
I
you
don't
do. You do, but you don't want to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know. Yeah.
Okay. You're a handsome guy, so I mean, I don't. It's.
You're hot.
Is it a
sense.
harem or is it a roster?
It probably would more be a roster if
Roster,
we're being
okay.
honest. But there is a lady who takes the cake.
You have a main girl.
Yeah, if
Okay.
I settle down, it's definitely gonna be with her. You know, she leaving the rest of the girls in the dust right now. So.
Gotcha. But she knows that you see other women too.
Yes, I always communicate up front with the women that I date that I'm dating multiple women until I decide that one is sufficient enough that I can put all my eggs in that basket.
Sure.
Until they show me that I can put all my eggs in that basket, then
How
I
do you
me.
keep up with so many?
I don't.
It's hard.
I don't.
Would
I
be
don't.
hard.
Yeah, they kind of, what they do is I'll talk to one here, one there, we'll hang out, we'll do whatever, then I let them go in the wind, then just, you know, when they pop back up, I'll be like, oh, you want to do this? You want to go here? They'd be like, sure, you know, I would love to. And I'm like, okay.
I think
yeah, we
girls
can do
like
this.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I
you
never
feel
had
me?
that when I was young.
See,
I
and
was
I'm-
super desperate. I was just
Right.
like, please,
And I'm on
somebody
my
talk
male
to me.
mission. So I'm on my mission in life to become who I want to become. So until I'm happy with myself fully, then I can't fully give myself to a woman until I'm content with where I'm at. So they kind of have to wait it out. So if they just happen to date somebody else, then
FDG, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. Really appreciate it, man. Does that trigger a fit check? I don't know. Go ahead with your point, though.
oh, I was just saying, as I'm on my journey to figure out who I am, if they end up dating somebody else and I tell them if you want to date somebody else, go ahead, date somebody else. I'll see you when I see you.
Okay.
And the one who's sticking around, that'll be the one that I marry.
What qualities does that one girl have that doesn't compare to the others?
Oh, commitment and loyalty, respect. Like even when
Is it fit
it's the most difficult of times, she's still there. She pick up the phone when I call. When I'm hurt, I can count on her to give me a massage, stretch me, cook me dinner when I need dinner. She does pretty much everything. She's there. It's loyalty.
Could
So
you
she's
that
only
loyalty and
committed and
commitment go
loyal
both
to you?
ways, or is it just kind of
Yeah.
one-sided?
I was gonna.
Oh, it
yeah.
depends on the type of loyalty you talking about. Because for women are typically sexually loyal, whereas a man, we're loyal with who we invest our time in. So she gets more time than any other woman would get.
Lucky her.
Yeah, we do more things together than any other woman. So if I want to be vulnerable, I feel I can be vulnerable with her. I don't necessarily feel that I can be vulnerable or open up to other women.
But she knows that you are like sexually active with other people.
Yep.
Okay.
And even then, it's seeing how she responds to the situation. See, I don't actually just go out and actively
So
just
it's a test?
not a test, but it's so she doesn't feel betrayed. So it's like, if I do this, know that I probably would do it if the opportunity presents itself, but I'm not going out there hunting. Like, I'm not approaching women day in and day out like, I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to, I'm not doing that. But if I go somewhere, because I travel and things like that, if a woman pops up, she may come back to the hotel room. She may not.
Is she okay with that, and does she know that that's a possibility that might happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'd know now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
She
know
knew
before, she knows
before. I
now.
wouldn't put her on the spot like that if she didn't. Yeah, she knew before.
Life.
She
Yo,
knew before.
Plan Life. Thank you for the.
Would you
50
say?
gifted membership.
Sorry, Ron.
Oh, go.
Would
ahead,
you
go.
say that she's your best friend? Because
Yes.
I think that's the number one thing with
Yeah.
the person you end up with.
That's what it becomes.
If you can grow old with that person, if you're happy to look at them when they're sitting there in a diaper when they're 80, 90 years old, and still they make you laugh, they make you happy, that's your person.
Yeah.
Without
So
a
just to
doubt.
clarify the loyalty part, it sounds like how you interpret loyalty from one way is different from loyalty the other way.
Because it's demonstrated in different ways behaviorally between men and women.
Yeah.
As I said. So women, like I said, I can tell a woman, you're free to do whatever. But if that woman doesn't want to do it, she just made her choice. She doesn't want to do it. And why she doesn't want to do it? She's attached. She's committed. She wants to see what happens between us, what comes between us, what develops between us. Me, on the other hand, like I said, it's with my resources, where my time spent, where my pockets go. So that's typically how I show loyalty outside of sexual loyalty.
Do you think that your attention to like other women, say, though, interferes with your investment in this one girl?
No.
You
How
don't?
many side girls do you have?
How many side girls?
Side pieces, yeah.
pieces?
Maybe only about 4.
4.
Yeah, maybe.
You're slacking.
Like that you're heavily invested in.
maybe only about 4.
You can't have 4.
Maybe only about 4. You know.
There's a limit. There's dudes out there desperately trying to find love, and you're in here hogging everyone. That's awesome. Disgraceful.
So I hear what you're saying, that
sorry.
what you want and maybe what your partners want are a little bit different, so hence you define loyalty a little bit differently. I guess with ethical non-monogamy, which it sounds like what you're doing, a question that often comes up for me is that time is a finite resource, right? So if you're spending time with one, you can't spend as much time with someone else. So how do you sort of think about that, with time being such a finite resource?
Well, I'm actually a relationship guy. Like, I like being in a relationship. I like being committed to one woman. But as I said, it's one of those things. It sounds complex.
One sec. Yo, FDG, thank you for the gifted 50 memberships. Thank you very much.
It sounds complex, but I've been navigating it really well, and this has been going on probably since 2016. With just me. Well, I was in a relationship in 2018. I was in a relationship for a year. Was committed, monogamous, had no issues there. But as I said, as I'm on my journey trying to obtain everything I'm trying to obtain with this newfound going viral and blowing up here and on YouTube and everything, just traveling, doing different podcasts, I see a different side of life, and I'm not ready to settle down yet. So it's kind of, if you want to stick with me through this journey, as I gain more finances, as I gain more resources, then I'm going to remember that. And when it's time for me to settle down, I do have that one girl in mind that I want to settle down with. So it's kind of like, I'm not going to stop dealing with women just because I'm by myself.
Is it that you love women so much
Yes.
that you need more than one?
Yes,
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. I
I
love
Oh,
women.
duh, yeah.
I love women.
If she asked you to settle down now, would you say no?
If she asked me to settle down now, would I say no? No, probably not. Probably not, because
So you'd risk losing her for not waiting? I mean, you'd risk losing her so
Yes,
that you can
to get where I need to
continue,
be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess sometimes, like, depending on what you're doing in life and where you're going, sometimes you can't take everybody with you.
Right.
So you have to. But also, in saying that, sometimes you've got to make sacrifices.
Right.
So if you see that this is a very important part of your life to be with this person that you love, then perhaps you need to find a different way to approach how you're creating content, traveling, all these types of things.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, for example, my wife, when I just started out in comedy, she was working.
Okay, Flan Life. Thank you for the 50 gifted. Go ahead, Isaac.
Listen, just
Thank you, Flan
fucking
Life.
keep it
Yeah, I
down.
know. There. Yeah.
when she was working normal jobs, all that type of stuff, and I'd be away. But I made it so I only went away from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and I was always back for the week.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd be there, we'd be together, and we'd spend that time together. It cost me more money to travel and all those different types of things, but that was the sacrifice that needed to be made at that point in our lives. And from other sort of sacrifices we made, we now travel together everywhere. I think that's the important thing. Is like, you got to see who will come with you on the journey, but sometimes you need to sort of change your approach to the relationship to make sure that they are able to come with you on the journey.
Right.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are all your girls, like your main girl, did you say there's one main girl, or there's like, was it 2 main girls? Or just
No,
one?
no.
One main girl and
Yeah.
then 4 side girls, and then maybe there's some other girls that come and go.
No, the 4 that are my size, they like come and go.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look for them. I don't search for them. If they
Right.
hit me up like, hey, I'm trying to link, I'm like, I'm cool with that.
Sure.
I don't go looking for them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't say, yo, I need you to come over, or I want to see you. They don't get that
Yeah.
from me. Most of the time, it's the only one who gets that from me is the one that I talk to on a consistent basis.
Are they all, including your side girl, all loyal to you?
I have no idea, honestly.
Well, hopefully they're not going to be after seeing this.
I have no idea.
Well, don't throw them under the bus.
I assume they aren't. I assume
Wait,
they aren't.
even your main girl?
No, definitely not her. I know she's
loyal to you.
She's loyal.
I have
But-
a question.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
loyal.
Does the mean girl, when watching this, know she's the mean girl, or are the other 4 thinking?
No,
it
she
might be
knows.
them?
She knows. She
Well, yeah,
knows.
you
and
said that you tell them.
and she knows that she'll probably be the one that I marry.
Do the other 4 know that they're not that mean at all?
They can't. They couldn't be. There's no way they could assume that. We don't hang out enough. We don't do enough. We don't see each other enough.
Okay.